What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm back. The couches are moved again. That's the couches for the day, in case you're wondering. I've been extremely busy, but I wanted to get another easy beginners R&B guitar lesson for you guys. I've got a lot of feedback. I've been doing the boot camp for almost 2 months now, and it's just been amazing to hear from people what they want to learn, what kind of things people are kind of struggling with. And a common thing that I get from almost everybody that I talk to is, okay, I know my chords, I know a lot of my shapes, but I don't know what to do with them and how to make them groove, how to make them feel good, how to make them unique. So I want to talk more about that. And I just kind of, there's a song by Carl Thomas, I think is an artist, but I can't even think of the name of it, but that's been in my head lately. Okay, and I just want to talk about that because it's, first of all, it's smooth and it's just awesome. But I talk a lot about minor 7 and major 7 chord shapes. And there's one more chord in here, a dominant 7 chord, that I'm going to add. But I'm just going to keep doing lessons to keep showing you guys all the different amazing things you can do with these chords. I just posted a picture saying, have you been practicing? Have you been practicing? And a couple people were saying that they've been frustrated. And, you know, I totally understand that feeling of just wanting to learn how to make the guitar groove and feel good and sound good so that you can kind of like just express yourself and have fun. So this is a great progression to learn. If you have been following me for a while or you are familiar with my page, these chords I already taught similar in the lesson where I did the. Remember that? Okay, so I taught that kind of thing. This is very similar to that, and if you learned that, great news. You already know half of it. If not, go check it out. It's on my page. But we're going to use those chords, the same chords, D minor 7 to E minor 7. And then instead of going to an A minor 7, we're going to go to an A dominant 7. Okay? So let me just, in case you didn't catch that video, let me teach these chords. When you're on the 5th fret, you're going to bar the entire 5th fret starting at the A string all the way down. Excuse my nails. If you even knew what I've been through today, you wouldn't even be judging my nails. Okay. Start on the A string all the way down. Bam. Then you put your middle finger on the 6th fret of the B string and your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, and that's D minor 7. Okay, and this is a minor 7 shape that's movable, and what that means is that you can play this same shape all up and down the neck. Okay, so you could be here, we could literally be here all day just making up cool songs and ideas just with that shape. But it's D minor 7 because this note is D. And that's the bass note in this chord. So just kind of putting that out there for those of you that are trying to kind of learn your theory and kind of understand where things come from. It's something that'll come to you a little bit at a time as you just kind of put pieces together. So you have D minor 7, okay, and then E minor 7. And that's the same exact shape moved up a whole step. And a whole step is 2 frets. So one step will be a half step. And then 2 frets will be a whole step, okay? So I'm at D minor 7, that same exact shape, move up a whole step. So now your finger is starting to bar at the 7th fret. You got your middle finger on the 8th fret, and then your ring finger on the 9th fret of the D string, okay? Okay. Then I got A dominant 7. I just love dominant chords. Oh, it just feels like ice cream. Sherbet. Anyways. So, A dominant 7, you are barring the entire 5th fret of all the strings. You got your middle finger on the 6th fret of the G string and your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, okay? Now, a lot of people say, Juno, I don't know how to work on bar chords. I can't do them. They're hard. They hurt. I know. Everything that's awesome usually hurts and is usually difficult. You got to push through it. I'm going to do a series on bar chords later, but the quick answer is that there's no really shortcut to it. Set a metronome. just keep practicing. It might be a little bit sloppy in the beginning. It might not be clear and crisp and clean like how you hear people play it, but that doesn't mean that you're not on your way there if you just keep practicing it and just keep trying it. So these are supposed to be challenging on purpose. I always tell people in my boot camp, if you are not uncomfortable, then you are probably not growing. So don't worry if it hurts, just push through. We've all had to push through it. Okay, you're gonna get your little marks on your hands. I'm low-key kind of proud of my calluses. Like, low-key, I'll be like, yeah, boy. Okay, so okay, let me explain what I'm doing, like how I'm playing that. Because as you know, there's so many ways. There's more than one way to play the same thing. And depending on how you're trying to express yourself, he sounds like he's trying to help people make a baby. I'm just putting that out there. That's what this song sounds like he's trying to do, okay? So you don't want to be all like, that sounds like you're trying to make somebody dance. But if you're trying to make a baby or you're trying to help somebody make a baby, you want to be smooth. Oh my gosh, I forgot the major 7 chord, my bad. So one chord that I'm missing is F major 7. And the way you play this chord is you bar the 8th fret, starting with the A string all the way down. Put your middle finger on the 9th fret of the G string. Put your ring finger on the 10th fret of the D string and your pinky on the 10th fret of the B string. And you have, okay? So the chords, again, just to review, and I'm going to put this down in the description, or someone else will because y'all are really quick. D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, and then A dominant 7. Okay? Again, D minor 7, and I'm just strumming right here. E minor 7, F major 7, and then A dominant 7. Okay, so that's just the white bread, right? Plain simple white bread. You know, you go to Hostess, you go to Kroger, get your white bread. But if you want some wheat bread, you know what I'm about. I'm gonna show you how to make some wheat bread. All right, so you got, okay, what I'm doing is I'm using my pinky, and a lot of people say, how do you get pinky strength? It's the same way you get bar chord strength. You just do it over and over and over and over again. And sometimes I'll do like a pinky ward. No, I'm just kidding. I've never done that. But basically I'm hammering down. So, okay, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. But instead of playing it with single notes, I'm using the chord to kind of strum and make it beautiful. Remember, we're trying to make a baby, okay? So we got, okay, so bam. I feel like I can't be seen that well. Let me scoot back. So you got, and what I'm doing over here, each time I'm strumming, so I'm going, then I'm changing. Okay, so. Okay, so again, practice that. Keep your hand down firmly so that you're playing the strings all the way down, and then over here just kind of smoothly brush across the strings down. I'm going up, and now I'm going to F major 7. Okay, woo! Did you feel that? Somebody just had a baby. All right, so when I get to this one, I'm hammering down with my pinky again. So the chord is just obviously what the chord is, but instead of playing the chord straight away, I'm starting with my pinky up and I'm strumming. And as that B string is ringing out, that's when I hammer my pinky down. Okay, so again, I'm gonna put it together slow. Okay, then I'm gonna go to that A dominant 7. Oh, that's so cool, dude. It's so simple too. Okay, so I already talked about how to play this chord, but again, our pinky, and that's why your pinky is important. You gotta take care of your pinky, man. If your pinky just fall off, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so take care of your pinky. Be careful when you're going in and out of car doors. Don't slam your pinky. We need this pinky. So you got your pinky hammering on. You're here at this shape, and you're hammering on. Okay, you're hammering on from the onto the 7th fret. Okay, but remember we trying to make a baby, so we going. Okay, I'm using all the strings to strum together. And because this is a chord already, it just kind of works out. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but don't overthink this. Just kind of use the chord and use these little tricks to just embellish your chords and make them more beautiful and soulful and make them feel good, so that you make people feel something. That's why we play music, to make people feel something. So you can just. Okay, that was like whatever, but you want to slow down. You want to take your time and express yourself, right? So all right, so I hope that's helpful, guys. I've been so busy with the guitar boot camp, and let me just say this: shout out to Greg, shout out to DeMarcus, shout out, who else did I speak with today? Oh my goodness, I had so many amazing. I've just been meeting so many amazing students: Chris, Tracy, Misha, just all the new people. Ardo, who I've been working with for a couple months now. You guys are really, really opening my eyes to so much and helping me to become a better teacher. So thank you guys. For everyone that is making requests and stuff, I'm gonna get to as many as I can, but I'm actually about to start opening up and doing some new kinds of lessons to help some people who maybe can't afford the boot camp, but maybe want to learn a song or maybe want to learn a certain concept. I'm going to start creating ways that I can help more people and get more videos out, because you guys are just inspiring me, to be honest. The more I give and the more I teach and share the things that I've learned, I'm getting something from it. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your questions. Practice, practice, practice. The only way to get better is to practice. I don't care if Lenny Kravitz is your daddy. So the only person that applies to is Zoe Kravitz. Hey Zoe, if you see this. But anybody else, you know, you could have Jimi Hendrix, could have been your neighbor. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters is that you put the time in and you practice. Okay? So get off YouTube. Stop going to people's channels, stop going to people's page and trying to learn new stuff. Practice the things you already know and try and figure out how can I get stronger and better at that. And that's how you grow. So good luck.